Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. 3 inches new snow on Beaver Creek. That was as of early this morning. 2 inches over at Vail. More has fallen, and that means the animals are changing their patterns as well. Dale Versteegen joins us now from Walking Mountains, and he's going to give us a little lesson on the colors that are changing and what's going on with their fur. And boy, with the cold weather coming up, they need to adapt.
They need to. We're going out there today and layering and putting different coats on and gloves and hats just to try and stay warm. Animals don't have that luxury of going out and buying the new coat. The new jacket.
They don't have the technology, Gore-Tex.
So they've got to rely on some simple changes that go through. And so we have 3 animals today that we can highlight of being 3 different ways that animals can deal with it. Okay. And I'll actually start with pine marten, which some of you may see roaming around on Vail or Beaver Creek.
It's one of the long. Wow.
It's one of the predators here, and one of the huge problems it has with it being so long is what we call surface area to volume ratio. Now, many of you going out on the mountain would have noticed hands will get cold, arms will get cold, toes will get cold, then finally the core. And it's because a lot of surface area, not much volume, not much surface area, good volume. So with this animal being long, it loses a lot of heat. To kind of mitigate that or get away from it during winter, it actually grows its hair longer and much finer, so it can actually hang on to this warm pocket of air around it and have a barrier. Some other animals, which is our weasel here, will actually change colour. So during summer, the weasel will be a similar colour to the pine marten, but during winter, it loses the melanin that's in its hair, it loses the core of it, so it actually loses the pigmentation, and it becomes hollow. When it's hollow, it again creates this space between the outside environment and its body, which helps look after the heat. Another really great thing that these guys do is they change their behavior. During the summer, they're actually up on the surface, they're going through trees, they're roaming around. During winter, more commonly than not, they're actually in underneath the snow in the subnivean zone.
Little tunnels?
Yep. So when our snow falls, there's a small area that will actually melt between the ground and the snow, and that temperature will stay at about 32 degrees.
Okay.
So it's much easier to deal with 32 degrees than the -3 or 4 we're getting at Vail or Beaver Creek today. The next one is our beaver. Now the beaver actually has this coat year-round, but it's still swimming during winter, so it has to stay dry and warm. And this is where I like to highlight the importance of layering. As we're out skiing, it's great to have synthetic layers, fleece layers, and then a waterproof coat on the outside. With our beaver, you'll notice that there are these really long hairs. They're called the guard hair. And what the beaver will actually do is take oils and spread them across the guard hair.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more oily than the other two.
And so it'll put the oil across the guard hair, which will waterproof it. But then the really great thing is as you fold this and you look closely in on it, you'll notice it looks like a polar fleece.
Oh, yeah.
So it's got the warm layer in underneath and the waterproof layer outside.
Okay. Wow, nature's layering system. That's great. Okay, so we can learn about this and, of course, a lot of other things by taking your nature tours, your free snowshoe tours.
Yeah, starting December 15th, we open back up at Eagle's Nest at the Nature Discovery Centre. Daily snowshoe tours at 3 p.m, which are provided free. We'll also be doing ski tours up on Beaver Creek on Mondays, where you can ski with a ranger. Our ski-ecology lessons are happening. Nature at Night will be happening on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so there's plenty going on. Again, it's starting December 15th, so keep an eye on our website for now, which is walkingmountains.org, and you'll find out exactly when things are happening.
Yeah, and you can find out a lot more what's going on with their campus that's being built just north of Avon as well. Walkingmountains.org or 827-9725. Dale, thanks for coming in. Great little lesson. Good things these guys are adapting, huh?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Fantastic.
All right, we'll be right back.